Um, Ladies and gentlemen, I was forwarded about a month ago. The ABC they aired the revelation, which maybe wasn't a shock to most people, that Bruce Jenner has transgendered identity, and I was moved by this for a particular reason. When I grew up, when I went to school. I knew who I was, basically. That's the thing. Bruce Jenner spoke at great lengths of not knowing really who he was for a long time, which is quite incredible to me. But what I was struck by is the fact that, here I am. I grew up in Queens, basically, but it's the same story either way. I had people constantly judge me for who I was. I had people that stereotyped me. They thought that, I have a more, gentle, perhaps maybe feminine voice than most guys that I still have to this day. I feel like a lot of people say things about that. They still say, I meet people, they say, oh, we're going to be best friends and all this kind of stuff. Girls, this is girls that I try to ask out on dates. So basically, this is a lot of stereotyping that still exists in this world. We're young people. We've all gone through it. I went through it when I was in high school. Our young people here have definitely probably had some sort of experience where either them or their friends have had, people been stereotyped or anything like that. So I wanted to kind of go around for a little bit to get people's thoughts on, things that they've personally witnessed in, their years in high school. So whoever would like to go first, volunteer.
All right, I'll go first. Hi, I'm Dane. So stereotyping has been common with myself, obviously. I decided to grow out my hair 2 years ago, and ever since then I've been ridiculed pretty much a lot, but they usually think I don't do anything, I'm a lazy person, but I'm not. I actually go to school, I get good grades, I try to do a lot for my family, and stereotyping isn't good, obviously, but if you are being stereotyped, I would say just don't listen to them. That's what I do. I block out anybody who says anything about me, and it's just don't let them get to you. They're just saying it just to say it, and I feel that stereotyping isn't that much present more in the high school than it was in middle school. And our teachers really enforced that. I remember going to assemblies, and bullying is no good, stereotyping is no good, and I feel that Long Beach High School has a good reputation of kicking out stereotypes of anything. And Sarah, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Dane. Yeah, I really think the saying that sticks with me a lot is you really can't judge a book by its cover, and stereotypes really go against that, and people presume things about people they don't know, and rumors start, bullying starts by that, and it's just really not a good way to go about things. Stereotypes make it difficult for a lot of kids to feel comfortable in school, and it's just horrible that it happens to some kids, that they go to school feeling horrible knowing that they will be bullied by people in their grade, simply based on stereotypes, and these people don't know the people they're bullying, and it's really just a horrible cycle. But I really do think high schools nowadays try to enforce the non-bullying act and make people aware that it's really not fair to do something like that to someone. So, yeah.
Thank you very much, the two of you. I'd just like to say before we close on the segment, I grew up knowing, I've had experience with so many different people. I grew up in Queens, so, I went to school with Arabs, and I went to school with Asians and so many different types of people. And I learned early on that, you can't judge a book by its cover. You have to learn to identify people by who they are, not by superficial things like styles or, color of your skin or or your sexuality or all sorts of things like that. I feel like you have to learn this because, we are in America. We are in a society that is all about individualism. It's all about people as individuals, and we all have a chance for the American dream and to do something wonderful with our lives and to prosper. And I feel like we can't have that if we reduce people to just little cardboard cutouts and caricatures and all that. So I really want to stress this out to people because I feel like it's the first step towards, moving into a broader world and into being able to progress as human beings. So thank you very much for that. Moving right along.